morning for the second time. No.
Hola. I just got off of that MLS privacy listing webinar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning you're referring to clear cooperation?
No, there's a new type. There's some feedback going on.
I don't know. Everybody, hey Cam, can we mute everybody but Tracy?
There's a new listing type. It's called privacy. So if you have clients who don't want their information, their address syndicated, APN syndicated, any of that stuff, it doesn't syndicate at all, basically. And you can't input that information.
Got it.
Or you can input that information, but it doesn't syndicate anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like for, somebody who wants to preserve their privacy because maybe they're a celebrity or, some well-known person or something. So there's no map to pin where the location is. You can put in your remarks, what you want to say. And there's a field where you can put a landmark to indicate instead of address, like where it's located near. But yeah. Yeah,
because there used to be, I believe there still is, you can omit it from syndication, right? Right, in Slim. But now it's, it seems like they built it out even deeper.
Yeah, and you don't have to, you can input more than one photo, and it doesn't have to be, the first photo doesn't have to be an exterior photo. If they want to change from privacy to active and decide they do want to have it syndicated and their address to go out and all of that, then you have to cancel the listing and put it in as an active listing.
Redo the whole thing.
There's a way to copy, and I didn't even know that you could copy a listing, but in the edit field, you could click copy and it copies over, and then you input the address where you wouldn't have input that information before.
So for those of you just joining, Tracy was just talking about a new designation in the MLS. It's a privacy designation, which limits all aggregation of information out, from the MLS, and it also enables you to be a little, a little vague about the location and where the house actually is. Right? Is that right?
Yeah, it's completely it's not disclosed. The address, the APN, map pin, nothing is disclosed. So and it doesn't syndicate to any of the real estate websites. So the only people who are going to know that this listing exists is if you go into the MLS and search for it. And the only way that you can find a privacy listing is if you go into that, what is it? The cross, it's not in a single family.
Cross properties.
You have to go on cross properties. And when you go on cross properties, there's a privacy checkbox, and you can check that box. And that's how you can search for them. And you can send them out to your clients or to whoever, but it still will not have the address or any of those particulars.
Tracy, do we get the information, or is the information we get cryptic also?
We don't get the information. That information is not disclosed at all.
So agents get the same information that it's not being syndicated, and that is
what we get is the benefit of knowing that the listing exists.
Right.
The public does not know that the listing exists at all. We get the benefit of knowing that the listing exists, and we, depending upon how the agent completes, there's one privacy listing that exists right now because they did a soft launch. And so the agent put in the listing remarks, Truesdale Estates. So that lets you know that it's there, but there's no other information with regard to the location of the listing.
If you're looking for a Truesdale Estate property, you would call that agent and get that information.
Right. The agent's information is there.
Is it searchable through map? I'm sorry, I'm asking you all these questions.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's it is probably I understand what drove that, right? They're high profile sellers who want to maintain some autonomy or not have it's a workaround for off market deals a little bit, is what it seems like to me.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. So you just limit that information and go from there. All right, guys, how's everybody doing today? Let's see, what time is it? All right, 11:05. Let's get this party started.
Woohoo!
Somebody tell me something. Go, hey, Ed, how's it going, bud? Ed's all dressed up today. We like that.
I know. I got an appointment with a client here at 1, so I got to look the part.
Got yourself looking pretty.
Someone's we got a leaking mic here somewhere.
I think it's Jacqueline. If Cameron, if you could just
let me.
There you go. All right. Tell me something good, guys. Let's get it going.
It's so true.
He's got workout shirts on.
Yeah, but just boxers. That's it. And fuzzy slippers.
your Superman slippers.
That's right. Fuzzy Superman slippers. Yep.
Yeah. All right, Cam. Let's get to the first slide here. All right. Tell me something good. Anybody? I'll tell you something good. It's good to see Andy. Andy had a really a rough car accident, and happy to see she's not. She took a licking, but that she is here with us, and she's fairly healthy, right? Right.
A little beat up.
Good to see you, Andy. So
I was gonna say this. I was gonna say the same thing, Joey. Thanks. Glad Andy's all right, and she's here. I saw the Facebook story. I mean, that's crazy. And I thank God that your son wasn't in the car, because who knows? I mean, that's technology for you. To walk away from that and basically not have to be bedridden. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty traumatizing, and I'm a little beat up, but luckily it wasn't worse.
Exactly. Yeah, not to trivialize the way you're feeling now, right? But we're all just glad that it wasn't any worse than it is. No. All right. Anybody else tell me something good, please?
Hey, Joey, it's Rachel. I just have one more thing to add on to Andy. Even after everything that she went through this weekend, she was still trying to help my buyers get a pre-approval letter ready to go for an offer. And despite all of it, she was still super on top of it. So Andy, we love you so much.
Completely on brand for Andy.
I love you guys too. It's amazing that nobody knows if I'm working from bed or not. You know what I mean? There's that.
Absolutely. All right. Anybody else, please? Please share some good. I need more good. I'm good needy today.
I'll share something that on the morning call, there's lots of people have been sharing about ways of getting the COVID vaccine, hanging out at CVS and getting leftovers at the end of the day and stuff like that. So it's been great to hear some tips on how to work the system and get yourself vaccinated.
Yeah, let's get there. Let's not waste one dose of that.
Amen.
Is it best to just go over there and just wait and see, as opposed to trying to get in on the phone because you can't, basically?
Oh, forget about that.
Yeah. Just show up at a CVS or
go make a friend, Clint. Right?
I will.
Go make a friend. If it's not today, maybe it's the next day. But they exist, those overages. Thanks, Ed. Anyone else, or you want to dive right in? All right, let's go. one of those weeks. Yeah. We got some happenings this week. Start with morning ed.
The check-in, yes, every morning at 9 a.m. we have a call. Everyone's invited. Joey or myself leads it. Usually me, but Joey fills in sometimes. So I thank you for that.
My pleasure.
Yeah, it's a way to start your morning. We start with some gratitude. We talk a little topic of whatever's on everyone's mind. And then we wrap up with a little bit about some, claiming what your objective is for the day and what you want to do for lead generation goals, little goal setting. And we're out of there by 9:30. So it's a great way of great concise way of starting your morning.
Yep. There's never a waste of time. Never, ever. Roll right into your next slide, Ed.
Well, for coaching, my tip for this week is that what are we at now? March 10th. So unless you've got a cash buyer, most likely whatever you have in escrow and that's closing in the next few weeks, that's it for Q1. So your Q1 is kind of done, which is kind of a crazy thought, but yeah, your Q1 is done, and everything you're doing now, the work you're doing now is all about Q2. So now in the next couple of weeks is a good time to look back at Q1 and look at the business plan that you did for the year and take a look at it and say, okay, well, how am I doing? Am I on track? Right? So hopefully you're tracking some numbers. You can see, do I have the appointments I need to hit my numbers this year? And if not, take a look at what's going on. Is it a lead generation issue? Maybe you're not time blocking. Maybe you could use some technique, or maybe you're not converting properly, but whatever it is, at the end of every Q is a good time to kind of look at your business plan and kind of see where you're at and measure up against those metrics.
This market is definitely a market where you are earning your commission. Okay. The need for mastery and compassion and strategy has never, ever been greater. So, absorb all you can, plan all you can. Ed and I both encourage you to do a business plan for the year. But I would go, and I think Ed agrees, I would go a little deeper and get a 30-day business. I mean, it's a 90-day, 30 days, 90-day business plan, because this market is so specific that I think you need to take specific actions, more specific actions in the short term to reach your goals, right? And I think that you can really have some influence over your outcome by getting a little tighter in your time frame, right? Absolutely. It's not about cramming your year's goal into 90 days. It's about saying, what can I accomplish in the next 90 days, right? This is, I'm confident in my assessment of the next 90 days of this market. Past that, I'm not quite sure, right? So for the next 3 months, I think we are on we're on an upward trajectory that any property you put on the market that is presented well and priced well will go fairly quickly, right? If not, the days on market are down to like 10. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
And that being said, you need to be in the moment, right? In this moment, and making choices for you and your clients for this moment. So and also the lead generation conversation in this moment may be different than the 3 months that follow these 3 months, right? During the summer or this fall. So let's really get granular with building out an expectation and a plan for the next 3 months.
Absolutely. And I'll add one last thing is, if you're feeling unfocused, you're feeling like so many people in the office are busy, but that's not me, and maybe you need some more accountability, or you need someone to show you some new strategies you can use. We've got a coaching program, and we've got different levels of coaching for new people and for seasoned agents as well. So I host an intro to coaching every Thursday at 11, and I can show you kind of what we do and how we help you get there. So if you're interested, let me know.
Yeah, and if you're a producing agent, you reach out to Ed directly, because he can be an amazing support system for you, and keeping you on track and accountability and all those things, for one-on-one coaching, right?
There you go. Absolutely.
Okay, next. Howie, I don't think that Howie's here, but let's take Howie out for the future, just until he shows up, right? All right, next is, I keep thinking I could click on it. Upcoming classes. I love Cam. I love all the new looking slides. Cameron, you want to talk about the class you're going to teach in customer experience?
Cameron's on the phone right now.
Oh, he's on the phone. All right.
Yeah, so he'll get to it shortly. We can move on though to the next
all right,
slide.
Cameron's going to teach a two-part class. Oh, no, go back at school. Good. Oh, look at that. Nice pictures. Cameron's going to teach a two-part class this week, both on Thursday and Friday, 11:30 to 12:45. It's a Keller Williams class, the customer experience, and could never be more important than now to understand the experience that it's easier to do now than it ever has been, I think, because you're in a controlled environment, right, with technology and the ability to kind of move around. So here we go.
Yeah, it's I think right now is like the best. Sorry, I think right now is like the best time to really hone in on your clients and try to provide them an experience you can't usually, right? Like usually we're on the go. Right now it's COVID, everyone's at home. It's a great time to really provide experiences. Yeah. So that's literally what this class is going to be about. It's going to be about elevating your game and trying to see how you can make clients, first-time home buyers become multiple repeat buyers, want to go to you, talk to their friends, post on social media, anything like that. It's great, honestly. I've been working on the class for like the past 2 days, so I'm really excited to present it. It's going to be fun. So if you're able to make it, it's going to be tomorrow and Friday. And
yeah. I think Cameron, you bring like a unique perspective to it too, from Cameron's past experiences in the hotel business. And no one, knows better than hotel employees and the hotel manager, which Cameron was, about creating an experience for the client and what that means for repeat business and for your brand in general, right? So don't be afraid to share your unique experience on that, Cam.
Yeah, I come from Marriott, so it's a big hotel company. I think it's one of the biggest in the world at this point. So yeah, I have tons of stories to share, and not just that, it's a big business where you can really connect with people. And yeah, I'm excited to have you guys join if you're able to make it.
Great. All right. Next is our lovely core services, Ben, Raha, and Andy. Andy, do you want to talk, or you just want to smile there for a little bit, or you can?
I'll say a quick something. I think I mentioned it on the last one. Really keep your eye on inflation. Inflation reports come out from the previous month. So the report coming out in March was for inflation numbers in February, and they measure it on a year-over-year basis, you guys. And so really keep your eyes out. We're looking for, the current inflation rate is around 1.3%. By June, they're speculating it to go up to 2.4%. And again, they're measuring from the previous month. So by June, June's numbers will actually be May's numbers. And so we think we're going to see a pretty sharp spike over the summer, June, July, August. And by September, we're thinking it might level out and go from 2.4 to around 1.8%. With that said, with inflation, rates go up. The bond market, it isn't a fan of inflation, right? Because the value of the dollar weakens and so forth. Cost of goods are up, value of the dollar weakens. So we're anticipating a jump in rates, at least through the summer. That's
Thanks, Andy.
That's kind of where we're at. I mean, rates right now are hovering around the 3.25 mark. You're talking about 0.3% higher than where they were about six weeks ago or so, 7 weeks ago. You know, how high are they going to jump? We might get back to where we were pre-COVID last year, around the 3.875 mark. We just don't know. Everything's so volatile, and it depends what comes out and what's reported and so forth.
When's the next Fed meeting?
They just had one about a week ago, maybe. I don't know when. I mean, obviously, it's sort of a moving target. It's a fluid conversation. Obviously, spike in rates affects everything. It affects real estate. It affects the economy. It affects people purchasing and so forth. So, and putting money back into the economy. So it's sort of a moving target, a constant conversation. Things can change on a dime. So just keep your eye on that, and I'm happy to answer questions. And
perfect. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
Raha? I thought Raha wasn't on. Oh, I saw her picture. Raha can't be here today. She already told me. We'll go skip over to Ben. Oh, yeah, my brain.
Hey. How's everybody doing today? Good.
Awesome, man.
Excellent. Good. Hey, so just wanted to make a quick shout out for today's event with Rick Sharga over at Realty Tract. We're having a discussion over the real estate trends. So he'll add a little bit about rates and about, you know, where the market's heading that he thinks, you know, going forward. Also wanted to add a little bit on to what Ed was saying about, you know, your Q2 goals. Let me help you guys, okay? Again, I'm going to change the word. I'm no longer saying farming. I'm going to say target marketing now. Maybe that will hit home a little bit better. So let me help you guys target where, you know, where the market to. Right now, the biggest two categories that I get hit up on a lot is for SFRs on R2 lots for the developers. People don't want to figure out how to do that. And then also empty nesters. Empty nesters are 30 years plus home ownership, loss of equity. And on top of that, they're probably older too. So that ties in with a Prop 19 where they can move their tax bases with them as well. So keep me in mind. I would love the opportunity to earn your business and to work with you guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Agent having in close Lisa's birthday. Oh, I love all this. Boom, 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 boom. Go ahead. Let's see what that looks like, Cam. Birthdays. Michelle Maslow, Terry Lloyd, and Layla all have birthdays this week. Happy birthday to you all. Also some closed escrows. Congratulations to Pete, Terry Lloyd, Linda Roth Burrell, Kristen Lundgren, Bates Hennington, Chelsea Kiles, and Red Real Estate all had closings this week. Excellent, guys. New escrows, Laura has a few, and Red. Shia Lowenstein has one on Insdale, Tiffany and Rachel, Marianne Simon, LA Group, Alex Dion, Steve Basilis, and Paul Yu. All, well, Paul's got an odd looking, oh, it's a lot, I see. Okay. Anyway.
A lot going on with that.
Yeah, exactly. Congratulations on the new escrows, you guys. Also some closed leases for Howard and Lena and Christina and Terry Gerger. Congratulations to you all this week. Next we have new listings. Paul Yu has a new listing at 1234 Wilshire. Condo on 3rd floor, I assume, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,140 square feet, lease for $3,200. Sexy little number. Also, Day has a 2-bedroom, 2-bath on 801 South Grand, 1,320 square feet for $949,000. Judy Lee has Berendo income property, 4 units, 1.45 million, $1,450,000. On Berendo, 4 units. That's great rental area. Also, Judy has a 3-bedroom, 3-bath on Berendo, 1038 South Berendo for $1,390,000. John Barentine and the Red Group have a new listing on Rosewood, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,051 square feet for just a smidge under $600,000 on Rosewood. I think that's Rosewood around between La Brea and Fairfax somewhere. David Lubell and has land, 239,000. He might have some plans that go along with that. You can call David and find out. 2.299, 0.3 acres, let's say, for $239,000 in Woodland Hills. Steve Senegram, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,600 square feet for I have a problem reading these. 1,735,000. Sorry, guys. On 3rd Avenue. Looks like it's a fixer opportunity. Christina Kim on 56th Street, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,329 square feet for just a smidge under $500,000. Get you in the game. On Tron in South Pasadena on Monterey Road, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 972 square feet for $915,000. I'm sure it's in a great area and there's upside to add square footage, is my assertion, for almost $1,000 a square feet. Steve Basilis has a Whittier's, let me try that again. Steve Basilis has a Whittier, California listing on Norwalk Boulevard, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,073 square feet for $509,999. You know where that is, Rob? Stefan on Oakwood, a condo for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,156 square feet for $728,000. It's like a newer construction. Tracy Pence on Laurel Avenue, 1-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,004 square feet for $589,000.
Tracy, is that still available or is that the one that just closed?
No, the one that just closed was Norwich, and Riverside just went to escrow yesterday, or today it's going into escrow. But this is my new listing that I just made active yesterday. It's literally behind the Laugh Factory, right off of Sunset by the Trader Joe's and everything. It's like just a half a block from everything. My clients don't even use their car. So it's kind of rare that a 1-bedroom this large is available in that area, because a lot of things in that area are apartments. So I encourage everyone to get your clients in to take a look at it. And if your clients are hesitant because it doesn't have in-unit laundry, you're allowed to install it. So that's something that I already checked on.
Is it quiet back there, Tracy?
You know, it is pretty quiet because it's on Laurel, which is, you know, the street between Laurel Canyon and, you know, and Fairfax, basically. It's like right there, but there's a lot of pedestrian traffic, but they're like neighbors with dogs. It's really just people coming down, walking to get coffee and walking back home. It's pretty cute, and it's very spacious.
Yeah, yeah, for 1-bedroom, 1,000 square feet. Excellent.
Yeah, I priced it pretty well for the neighborhood. There's a lot of new construction in that area that's a lot higher in price. So that's why I thought that, you know.
What's the HOA on it?
The HOA, you know, I think it's 500.
I mean, that stump you.
Yeah, it's one of the lowest HOA. I do remember her saying, because she's the HOA president, that it's like the lowest HOA in the area. So there's that.
All right, excellent. All right, next is? Boom. Congratulations, all the new listings. Lots of, I mean, you could see the, you could see the wins for our agents. You know, everybody's doing so well. More properties are coming on the market. It's just that they're getting, the buyers' appetite is really high, and you know they're getting scarfed up in 10 days or less, right? I think it's average 10 days on the market. All right. Congratulations, guys. Great week in real estate there. Once needs, fill the bucket.
I have a request.
Go ahead in there, Michelle.
Hi. I have someone who's considering selling, which is a good thing. But what he's interested in is the idea of a 1031, but not to have to end up with the property. I know there's a way to do it in a, like, participate in a group of some sort with a 1031.
A REIT?
I don't know if it would be a REIT, but
a REIT. That a REIT is a group.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would be able to refer me to someone I could talk to about that on his behalf before I put him in touch with him?
I would talk to David and Neil personally, who is a 1031 exchange. That's all he does is 1031 exchange, and he'd be able to kind of tell you all the different.
Not David and Neil. You're thinking of the.
What is
it? Phil Atwan?
Yes, Phil Atwan.
Sorry. There you go. Phil Atwan. Thank you.
Okay. And who is he?
He is a 1031 exchange expediter, right? So, and he could tell you all the different, all the different all the different places he could place his money. If it's, you know, he doesn't want to do property ownership, but he just wants to receive a benefit of some sort, then he could move into a REIT or some group investment that has a, you know, guaranteed return or somewhat, you know, historical return for that he's willing to, you know, the thing with all of those types of investments, Michelle, is that what you give up control, number one, and you also, you know, for the sanity of not owning a property and having all of the responsibility, you also give up some of your return, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
right. The question is how much, I guess.
Yeah. So, Ed put it in here.
Oh, is that his? Okay, follow that link on Phil Atwan. Okay, got it.
Joey, we had somebody present to us more than a year ago, and I can't remember the name of the thing that he was doing, but it was essentially I think as a retirement thing, you sell your property, you put it into a trust, and it becomes almost like an IRA. And you're only taxed on it as you withdraw the money, and there are required withdrawals from it. Is that ring a bell?
Sure. That sounds like a lending or reverse mortgage type.
It's not bad. Michelle, I'll see if I can find it and send you that information.
Yeah, but this is an investment property, right?
No, it is. He at one time lived in it, but it's been an investment property for 10 years. It's a home.
Yeah.
So
property for 2 years, I believe, for it to qualify for 1031.
So yeah, if anyone has info, they can. My email's easy, michelle@michellemena.com.
Yeah.
So
go right to the source, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle, I would definitely say call Phil. I have a friend right now, and he's selling property somewhere in like Florida or something like that, and then buying in Atlanta. And I put him in touch with Phil, and it was exactly what he was looking for.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Michelle, you're looking for a vehicle for the buyer to exchange into, right? Or the seller to exchange into.
Yeah, because the advantage is, okay, can he do a 1031 and then one that he doesn't have to worry about worrying about getting the tenants in all the time. And he's had the single family home that he's had to actually rent out the rooms separately, and it's like a big headache. So it's a good time for him to sell. So I want to give him options.
I'll email you a contact.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Also, Clint has an investor flipper who is looking for properties on or off the market for under $1 million. That out there? Anybody else?
I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
That's all right. That's right. What else? Anybody else have ones?
Yeah, I've got a lease listing. It's my own property. It's going to go on the market. I actually just put it on the MLS. 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. It's up in the Hollywood Hills by the Hollywood Bowl. The rent's $3,400. You can look at it on the MLS, and very easy to show. It's vacant right now. Definitely going to be ready on the weekend, but I can show it tomorrow or Friday as well.
It's a really nice property, and it's kind of really maintained well, and it's like a 2-story townhouse.
Duplex, right? Side by side, 2-story.
It's like a little house.
Yeah, no, it's like a little house. Yep.
It's very nice. I've been there.
Yeah.
No, it was a different one you were at, Clint.
Oh, okay.
This one's over by the Hollywood Bowl on Camrose Drive.
Okay.
If anyone knows that.
How much is it, Tim?
$3,400 a month.
Okay, can I interject one more thing unrelated? I'm actually trying to help my daughter find one of 2 things. Either a home up to, let's say, up to 900, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home up to 900, or at this point in time, a 2-bedroom apartment west of Larchmont, shall we say, and up to like 2,800 a month.
Excellent.
What
was the home around? Camrose. What Jacqueline was asking about. It's an apartment rental, Jacqueline. Tim's property. How much is the property?
Thank you.
No worries.
It's $3,400 a month.
34 a month.
I'm sorry, 3,500 a month.
35 a month.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. What else? Anybody else?
Joey, it's Star.
Yes. Hi, Star.
Hi. I have a question. I have a friend who they have a business opportunity to sell. They have a coffee shop in the neighborhood, and somebody wants to buy it. And I have no idea what to say to them. I know business opportunities is something that we do, but would that be somebody in the commercial division? I mean, it seems like it's going to be a really easy thing and a very, very low price. They just want out. But I really don't know how to instruct or direct them.
Yeah, business opportunity is a whole nother. We don't really, I mean, I support business opportunity sales for the agents when they, they've done it before, and it's a whole different animal, right? Business opportunity sale. We have, Christina, you've done business opportunities before, haven't you?
Yes, I just closed one yesterday as well.
All right. Don't be a smarty pants. Would you, well, I'll put you on the spot. Would you be willing to answer any questions for Star, please?
For Star?
Oh, Christina.
I'll help you with that, okay?
Thank you, sweetheart. I'll call you.
There you go.
Thanks,
Anybody
Joe.
else? Thank you.
Real quick, Joey, does anyone have an HVAC person that they really like that I can refer to a client of mine that just bought a home and she wants to do some work on that?
I do, Tracy. It's Star. I'll send it to you. It's Marathon, and I'll send you the guy's name. He's amazing.
Just text me. Thank you so
You
much.
got it. Yep.
I use Marathon too. They're great. Yeah.
Ooh, Star, I want that too.
Double down.
Everybody's got it.
Yeah. Well, good vendors are hard to find. You want to keep them, busy. Anybody else?
Yeah. So one last thing, it would be super, super helpful if you guys know anything that's like out of the ordinary in terms of teaching, or if you know how to sell, you know how to do anything. It could be brand new, you could be seasoned, whatever it is. I want you to teach a class. I will reach out to you. You could just DM me, whatever it is. If you have something to showcase, I want to know. I want to put you out, and we'll have you teach something. So please just shoot me an email. It's the agent services email, and I will get you guys going and scheduled in. So hopefully this month or next month, whatever is best for you guys. But that's it.
Teaching is a great opportunity. First of all, thank you, Cameron, for driving that piece. But teaching is a great way to learn. and sharing a skill is a great way to contribute to the community, right? So we're excited. There are a couple people who have already stepped up. We're excited to have them teaching classes and being part of the conversation, right? Yay. Anyone else? If that's not it, I will wrap it up for today. Give you guys a break, get out of here early. All right, well, thank you guys. Have a great day. Christina says goodbye. Everybody else is waving. Tim's even clapping. Wow. Something went right today. You guys have a great week, and I will most definitely see you next week. All
Thanks,
right?
Joey.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye,
Joey. You were fabulous, Joey.
Oh, yes. I was whining on the morning call about
We love you.
Thank you, Tracy.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I'm cheap like that. I'll take all of it.